We are back with another poke cake. Today we're making Butterfinger poke cake. Right here is a cake mix that I made according to the package's directions. I cooked it in a 9 by 13 inch casserole dish. Lots of y'all have been asking about my casserole dish collection. All of them are from Time and Table. They're in my Walmart storefront. Now it's not a poke cake unless you poke it. This is water, y'all, okay? I just washed my hands. Now you can do this part however you like. I use a chopstick. Sometimes I use the end of a spoon, but you're gonna go through and poke holes all down your cake. Here is what it's looking like. Now you're gonna get a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. This is my Kitchen Mama can opener. I love her. And I'm gonna lick the lid. I don't care what y'all do with your life, but I'm gonna do this. You're gonna take this can of sweetened condensed milk and you're going to drizzle it as best you can over the top. And don't worry if you don't get it even. We're gonna spread this out with a spoon or a spatula.
I will.
Now that I have it on here, I'm just using a regular spoon and then I'm lightly just going over. It's best to go in one direction, otherwise you'll pull your cake up, and press it down into the holes. Now over top of this, we're gonna drizzle some chocolate syrup and some caramel syrup, the rich people kind. You see that? It's the rich people caramel syrup. Okay, that is what it's looking like now. Now get you a 16-ounce container of Cool Whip. Lick the lid. Like I said, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I'm going to transfer this into a bowl. Make sure that your Cool Whip is completely thawed out and that your cake is completely cool before we put this on top of it. Now you can do whatever's easiest for you. Sometimes I use the full-size bars and I chop them up, or sometimes I get these bits, and today that's what I'm using. I actually have 2 bags because I don't know if one's going to be enough. This is 8 ounces. I'm going to pour half of this in here and see how it's looking once I mix it up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of the bag, and then the other bag I have, I'm gonna use some of that for the topping. Okay, now we're gonna transfer this whipped topping to your cake. Like I said, make sure your cake is completely cooled, otherwise it'll melt. And then spread it out and make it look cute. All right, here's the other bag. I'm gonna sprinkle some on top of the cake. I'm gonna taste test this. Make sure it's not poisonous. And then we're also going to drizzle some more chocolate syrup and Rich People caramel. Caramel. All right, and there she is, all done. Now this needs to sit in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. It tastes better if it sits overnight.